focus. I'm trying something new with my camera. Happy New Year, everyone. It's 2022, and just like the beginning of each new year, I feel highly motivated and inspired to start a better lifestyle. And normally that lasts about like a couple of weeks, because after that it just goes downhill because I resort back to my bad habits. But I'm going into 2022 with a different mindset, a more positive mindset, and also a more realistic mindset. So what I did before was set high expectations. I set goals 3 or 5 years ahead, and I've realized that's really not the way to go, at least for myself. I just need to focus on the upcoming year and just work on myself day by day. One of my goals for this year is to start developing healthier habits. These are just kind of small life habits that I feel like will benefit me and impact my life so much in the long run. So yeah, this video I'm just sharing with you guys some habits I want to incorporate more into my life, and hopefully by the end of this year these habits will stick and improve my life in any kind of way. Okay, habit number 1, get dressed for the day. I will literally wake up in my pajamas and then stay in them all day. And because I work at home, it kind of made it hard for me to change, because I'm just like, I'm already comfortable, I'm not going anywhere, I don't need to change. But what I'm realizing now is that in my mind I associate pajamas with going to sleep, and if I'm already wearing my pajamas, I'm gonna be more tempted to just like jump right back into bed, which is something I've done many times. It will make me feel more productive because I'm actively changing for a specific purpose of my day. You definitely want to wear clothes that you're comfortable with, but you also kind of want to pick an outfit that you would actually leave the house in. Adding another habit to this one, you can just set your clothes out the night before. That way you will feel more prepared the next day, because let me tell you, I spent so much time just trying to pick out an outfit, and I wouldn't even be going anywhere. So picking out and putting out your outfit the night before can help you just save so much time the next day, and you'll feel more productive and prepared. Habit 2, take your daily vitamins. Sometimes it can be very hard to get enough nutrients from just eating food alone, so vitamins will basically just help you meet those daily requirements. In general, taking your daily vitamins can help you mentally and physically. Depending on which vitamins you take, it can help with a healthy metabolism. It can even promote healthier skin and hair. If you have low energy, such as myself, you can maybe take vitamin B12, for example. There's just so many options out there. Just do your research and find something you feel like will best fit you. I also used to store all my vitamins in my cabinet, so I basically would have it shut and out of sight. So give yourself that visual cue and put your vitamins out on the counter. It's just a good way to remind yourself to take your vitamins. Okay, habit number 3, stretch throughout the day. Whether it's for 5 or 10 minutes, just stretch and move your body. To be honest, I'm not particularly a physically active person. I don't really exercise, so I don't move my body enough. The older I get, the more I'm feeling it. Even if I don't work out for the day, I just feel like it's important for me to get my body moving, get my blood flowing to my muscles. But stretching is not just for a physical thing. I feel like it can help with you mentally. I feel like when I take a pause of my day and just stretch, I feel less stress, less anxious, just overall more calm. Okay, habit number 4, replacing my screen time with any other source of entertainment. A couple years back, I used to be very addicted to social media. I would spend hours, even like a whole day, I would have to admit, scrolling mindlessly through social media. I would just grab my phone, click on the app, scroll, and just be like, what am I even looking for? I don't even know what I'm really doing on my phone. It was just ridiculous. Times that I should be sleeping, I was on my phone, and times that I'd be working, I was on my phone. It was bad. I do think through the course of time, I have gotten better with just not being on my phone, which I'm very proud of myself of, and this is just something I want to continue getting better at. So instead of being on my phone or watching TV, I replaced that with something simple like reading a book or doing a puzzle. I recently found these nano blocks. They're like super tiny, kind of Lego kind of things. I don't know, I've just been really into building these little figurines. So that's something that kind of takes off my time away from being on screen. Other things you can do to lessen your screen time would be like taking a walk or having game night, try out and cook a new recipe, go out and run some errands, or even take up playing a new instrument or something. There's really so many things you can do aside from just mindlessly scrolling through your phone. From personal experience, this is kind of a hard habit to kick off, but incorporating a few screen replacement activities every now and then, it slowly starts getting easier. Okay, habit number 5, put things away as soon as you're finished with it. I am notorious for not putting anything away, like my makeup or my dishes or the remote control, or you know, just anything. I start off the week with my house cleaned, and then as the week progresses, everything is just everywhere, and it just makes my mind feel so cluttered, and I feel so stressed about it because I'm like, ugh, I need to clean now. I feel like this is such a huge mindset thing. This is definitely something I feel like I'm lazy about, but I'm trying to change that and just remind myself like, hey, just put away that blush you just used. It's not that hard. It's 5 feet away. Habit number 6, take 10 to 30 minutes to clean. I have this very clear memory of when I was very young and my dad was teaching me how to clean the bathroom, and I was complaining and being lazy, saying like, I don't want to do this. I hate cleaning the bathroom because it just always takes me so long. And he was basically like, this shit does not take long at all. Just watch. And within 20 minutes, he was done cleaning the shower, the toilet, the floors, everything. I don't know why, but that just like shocked me. Why did it used to take me so long to clean? And then I started thinking, okay, that's literally only 20 minutes of my time of this whole entire day, and I was finished. I feel like from that point on, I tried to change my mindset instead of thinking like, oh, it's gonna take me so long, and just do it and realize that it didn't really take me that long in the first place. I feel like to continuously have this kind of mindset, setting a timer of 10 to 30 minutes just for cleaning time, it just helps me get things done more quickly, because there has been times when I finished before the timer went off. So when you just think of it, it's 10 or 30 minutes of my whole entire day to make my space feel and look clean. So when I go to sleep, I'm not in the middle of the night constantly thinking of like, oh, I have to do this tomorrow and this and that. And when you wake up tomorrow, you'll feel more fresh and more prepared, because you can actually focus on the things that you need to do, like your work or whatever, and you're not worried about like, oh, I just gotta go clean the dishes, I gotta vacuum the floor, blah 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 blah. Okay. Habit 7, self-affirmations. Not gonna lie, I used to think it was mad corny to say self-affirmations, but nowadays I understand why so many people find it very helpful. It really does give you a more positive mindset. It's not every day that somebody's gonna come up to you and just be very encouraging and just say something very nice. So you know what you gotta do? You gotta do it yourself. This has definitely been a work in progress. I feel like I used to do a lot of self-sabotaging, have a lot of self-doubt, but when I started just saying these kinds of self-affirmations, the more I started believing in them and believing in myself. Slowly but surely, it started changing how I emotionally and mentally feel about myself. Think of it this way, you do repetitive exercises to physically improve yourself. Okay, so why not do positive mental repetition so that it can change your thinking pattern? So instead of having that negative thinking pattern, it will become a more positive thinking pattern. And let me tell you, this was something that was a work in progress for myself as well, and something I hope to continue to improve on for the rest of my life. Because of course we're gonna have bad days and negative thoughts, but I think it's always great to pull yourself back and remind yourself of something more positive, and that can just change your mood entirely for the rest of the day. When I first started telling myself self-affirmations, I actually didn't really know what to say. So I do have this app called I Am, and throughout the day it will send you notifications with great self-affirmations that you can just say out loud to yourself or just read to yourself. And I like how you can customize it so it can give you more specific affirmations that you need. For example, if you have stress and anxiety, or you want a reminder for more body positivity. But yeah, try telling yourself some more positive words, because you know, you just gotta be kind to yourself. Habit number 8, Drink more water. I feel like everyone knows this, but let's be real. We all have a very hard time doing this. Just staying hydrated will benefit you mentally and physically. And like I said before, I have low energy, but when I drink more water, take my vitamins, I have more energy throughout the day. I feel like my brain functions more clearly. My skin would be less dry. And it also helps to flush out a bunch of body waste. Let me tell you, I used to literally drink like 1 cup a day, and I would just go to the bathroom once or twice a day, and I would think that was normal. But did you know that you have to go at least 4 to 10 times a day? I find it so funny because when I started drinking more water and like going throughout the day, I was like, something's wrong with me, like this isn't right. But no, that is completely normal, and your body is doing what it needs to do. Something I personally want to do more of also is drink more lemon water, because it's just another great source of vitamin C, and it says that it can help with digestion and also give you fresher breath. I don't know about that one, but I'll test that one out. But yeah, drink your damn water. Okay, habit number 9, have a sleep schedule. I fucking love to sleep. I could sleep all day, and I have done that, and it's not good. Because when I should be sleeping, I'm awake, scrolling through my phone or some shit. It's pretty straightforward. You sleep at an appropriate time, you wake up at an appropriate time. And I also want to make sure I get my 8 hours of sleep in. I feel like there's this very toxic mindset of like, if you're sleeping, you're not working hard enough. We're human, we need to sleep. If we don't sleep, we're basically draining ourselves and become zombies. In order to function right and just have a more clear mind, we need to sleep. So if someone's calling you a grandma because you want to go to bed at a timely manner, just ignore them and do you. Sometimes I do still have trouble falling asleep at night, so something I do like to do is drink some like chamomile tea. I feel like that relaxes my body. I try to do it at least an hour or 45 minutes before I go to sleep. That way it can really like start sinking in. And if you feel like you really need it, maybe try some melatonin gummies. Sometimes I use those, and those help me on days that like I really cannot sleep. Okay, my last habit, and habit number 10, is document moments. I personally love creating moments, and I love documenting those moments because you can just look back at it, at those happy times, especially when you're feeling sad and you look back at those things. It just makes you feel better. I have this Polaroid camera that I use to take photos of just any special moment, and I started actually keeping them in an album since 2017. I have a Polaroid album specifically for each year, and sometimes I like to just look through them and just remember that even though I do have bad days, there are going to be many good days as well. One of the things I like about this Polaroid album is that it has a little like note section on the side where I like to write the date and the location so that I can really remember what that moment was all about. I kind of fell out of that for 2021, but it's 2022 now, and I'm ready to get back at it. I really do enjoy documenting those special moments, whether they're small or big. It's just really nice. So those were my 10 habits that I hope to incorporate into my life this year. Like I said in the beginning, I'm being realistic with myself. I'm just gonna try to incorporate them slowly, do a few at a time, just make things as simple as possible, because bad habits are not easy to break, and developing new habits is even harder. So don't be so hard on yourself when you do some of these bad habits. Every day is a new day, and you can always start again. Comment down below some healthy habits you're trying to develop for yourself, because I would really love to see that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to be kind to yourself, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!